Hello, my name is Jaime Vinals. I came from Guatemala to tell you a story. I began to climb mountains maybe 20 years ago when I read in an article in one of the main newspapers of my country about a trip inviting people to climb Volcán Tajumulco, which is the one you can see on the screen, which is the highest volcano in Central America and Caribbean. And when I read this invitation, I thought, why these people like to suffer climbing mountains? What is this feeling to be masochist climbing a mountain? But my curiosity was so big, so I decided to go and find out what it means to climb a mountain. But that day, my life changed totally, because that day I realized that climbing mountain is like a life. We have three goals to reach all the time, three main steps to be successful. The first one is commitment, to be compromised with yourself to climb a mountain, like you and your job and your life have commitments to reach, and we have to believe in them and try to work as hard as possible to reach this goal. After this compromise, you have to be constant, to be perseverance to climb the mountain. The same in life, sometimes we have obstacles, problems that make us to doubt about this goal that we want to reach, and we need to be constant, to be perseverant, and have faith to reach this goal. And after that, we can find another kind of problems that make us to doubt about the meaning of the goal that we want to reach. And we need to add to the constance and commitment, we need to add courage. The courage to solve the problems we find on the way. And after this, we reach the top. In that moment, when I reached that summit, I was so happy with the scenery, the landscape I could see from the top, and I decided to climb all the volcanoes in my country. Active volcanoes like this one, and all kinds of volcanoes, which are 594 different summits, and I did it in 6 years approximately. In these 6 years climbing in my country, I found that everything in life, we need to break barriers. The barriers to be late, the barriers to be successful, the barriers to be someone in the world. That's why I decided to apply this experience of climbing mountains to keep improving myself. And after that, I decided to climb the highest points in every Central American country and Caribbean countries. And it took me about 2 years to reach this goal. And in that time, I found that another issue very important to climb mountains is the teamwork. We have to support each other when we climb mountains to be ready, to be successful, to try to get some new goals all the time. And then I took a decision, a very important decision, which means to climb the highest mountain in every country in the South America, to reach all the Andes range. In my country, you don't find snow or ice in the mountains, so I had to figure out how to work in this kind of environments, which are very different than the place I live. So I started in Ecuador, where I climbed mountains like Cotopaxi, which is the highest mountain with the highest volcano in that country. Also I climbed Chimborazo and some others. After that I climbed Huascarán in Peru, Sajama in Bolivia, and some other mountains. And then in 1999, I got my first opportunity to climb the highest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. I was invited to join an expedition from New Zealand, the expedition with people from different countries, and the main goal it was to try to open a new route, the Northeast Ridge. But unfortunately, we were not working as a team. We were all the time being so proud of ourselves, not good communication, not commitment to climb the mountain. And that made us to fail. We didn't reach the summit of Everest. We didn't open the new route. And after this expedition, I said, well, maybe the mountains is not mine. It's not for me. Maybe I had to change the way I live, some other stuff. But thinking, I decided that mountains is the things I want to climb, I want to do in my life. And in that way, I decided to go back to Everest. But I live in a country where they only care about football, soccer. They don't care another activity like climbing mountains. It's just for crazy people. So like in life, sometimes you have a goal to reach. To get this goal, what do you have to do? Well, you have to make a strategic, you have to make a planning to get to reach this goal. But sometimes this planning doesn't work, and you spend money, you spend your time, and you're not going anywhere. That's why you need to change your planning, change your strategy to reach that goal. So instead of thinking of me going to Everest, I decided to do another trick, to climb the 7 summits of the world, which means to climb the highest mountain in every continent in this world. And one of these mountains is Everest. So I thought I will start climbing the other mountains, which are less expensive than Everest. I will gain some experience, I will make myself more known in the mountain environment, and make me open more spaces to have the opportunity to go back to Everest. So I started with Aconcagua, which is the highest mountain in South America. It's on the border between Argentina and Chile. And I climbed with 2 Argentinian friends, very close friends of me, and I learned to be constant again. I learned to be able to enjoy the opportunity to reach the summit. And then on the summit, I thought, well, this is halfway. I have to go down there. I have to keep myself focused, like in your jobs, in your company. You need to be focused on the goals you want to reach in 1 year or 2 years, whatever. So I have to be focused to get down here, because going down is the 90% of the accidents occur going down. After this success climbing Aconcagua, I went back to Guatemala, and my name appears a lot in the media. So that makes some interest to potential sponsors to give me the money to go to the next summit of the 7 summits. So I went to Alaska to climb McKinley, and that mountain is pretty cold, pretty tough, but I enjoy it so much, and I climbed with American people, and that was the 2 of the 7 summits. After that, I went to Tanzania to climb Kilimanjaro, the highest mountain in Africa, and so on, until 2001, I got the opportunity to go back to Everest. In that moment, I went with expedition from New Zealand again, but we were 18 people from 9 different countries joined the dream to reach the highest point of the world. And we work as a team, we were good communication among us, and we could reach the summit of Everest in May 23rd of 2001, and I became the first person from Central America and Caribbean to reach such goal. But after that, you said, well, yeah, he climbed Everest already, he can do some whenever he wants. But I want to climb mountains. So you have to learn to break the comfort zone. How possible to, after the climbing the highest mountain in the world, you can do something else? Well, I found a way. I found to climb big challenge that no one in the world has done it before. And one of them was started in 2002, climbing the highest mountain, the highest summit in the 7 largest islands in the world. It's called the 7 Islands of the World. And I finished that goal in 2006. After that, in 2008, I started the goal to climb the 50 most prominent summits of the world. I already climbed 33 of them. And currently, another challenge I'm working is the 10 highest volcanoes in the world. I already climbed 6. The last one was 2 months ago in Argentina, Volcán Yuyayaco. And I'm planning to finish this challenge in 2017. So, in conclusion, everything in life must be enjoyable. You have to work hard to get it. You have to be smart to get good planning, get commitment to reach the goals, and be happy all the time. Thank you so much.